main idea or what is the title? What were we talking about? عن ايش بنحكي كنا؟ طيب please raise your hands. مين اللي قاعد بيكتب على البورد؟ طيب يلا أرام can you answer؟
Yes.
تفضلي.
The title is The Pattern of Mountains.
Yes. Okay. طيب Natalie, can you explain for me what is a canyon? Can you tell me what is a canyon?
Teacher, it won't let me see if my mic is open or if anything is, because this waiting sign is still here. So I can't press anything.
طب okay. Yusuf Abidat. Good morning, Yusuf.
Good morning.
What is a canyon?
Terrifying.
Found in mountains, ranges are deep, narrow areas surrounded by mountain steep sides.
Okay. طيب, thank you. What is a butte? Omar, can you tell me what is a butte?
A butte is a single hill that has six sides and a flat top.
طيب. And how now, Jawad, what is the difference between a butte and plateau?
A butte
And
is a single hill that has steep sides and a flat top.
what about plateau? Plateau?
Two,
What is the difference between plateau and a butte?
what did I read? I forgot.
استنى شوي بس بدي اسال خليك شوي wait a minute. Where is عبد الرحمن جردات؟
صح يا زلمة.
طيب اوكي. عبد الرحمن جردات. Where is عبد الرحمن جردات؟ طيب اوكي. Now, what is the difference between a butte and plateau?
Plateau is a single hill that has a steep side and a flat top. Is that right?
You are talking about a butte. طيب.
Yeah, a butte.
Look, the
Yeah.
butte and plateau are very close to each other, but there is a big difference. طيب. Who can answer? Yusuf Abidat?
Yes. Yes, teacher.
What is the difference between a butte and a plateau?
Butte is a single hill.
That has a steep
And,
side and a plateau. Okay.
And
طيب. Thank you, Yusuf. Which is هادية. يلا تفضلي. هادية, you can answer.
The butte have single hill. The plateau is a large area.
Yes, thank you, Hadia. Not plateau, thank you. You simply, the plateau is wider. Plateau is wider than a butte. Right. Thank you. Now I want to continue. Please listen to me. Please listen to me. Give me your attention, please, and concentrate. إن شاء الله درس راح يكون سهل بس ركزوا معي. Now, scientists think that Earth crust or Earth surface is divided into plates. Okay? Earth surface, please highlight this. Scientists think that Earth's surface is divided into plates. These plates are made up of rocks. Okay? Again, scientists think that Earth's surface is divided into plates and these plates are made up of rocks. What is the relationship between the plates and the mountains and volcanoes and earthquakes? Mountains like Himalaya, for example, and volcanoes are common along the edges of earth plates. In the areas, look here please. This is an example of a plate. Look, this is a plate. It's called Eurasian plate. And this is another plate. It's called continental crust of the Indian plate. Look at the edges, يعني المناطق اللي بتلتقي فيها بليت مع بليت، الحدود بينهم تتكون عنا mountains like the Himalaya. Also, volcanoes and earthquakes are common in these areas. Again, scientists think that Earth surface is divided into plates. These plates are made up of rocks. طبعا هاي البليتس بتكون تحت الأرض، إحنا ما بنشوفها. For example, this is a plate. It's called Eurasian plate. This is another plate, North American plate. This is another plate, Indo-Australian plate. طيب, these plates are always moving. How are they moving? Look. Now, Earth's surface is made up of plates. يعني بتقدر تخيل إنه البليتس قطع من الصخور زي هيك بجنب بعض، قطع من الصخور بجنب بعض هيك زي هيك. طبعا هذول بيكونوا تحت سطح الأرض. الآن scientists think or believe that these plates are always moving. How are they moving? طبعا they are moving very, very slowly. Very, very slowly. They are moving like this or like this. Sometimes they crash. يعني بيصطدموا ببعض. Okay? And also they move up and down. طيب. What happens when two plates crash? يعني لما اثنين two plates بيصطدموا ببعض crash like this، طلعوا على ايدي بيخشوا ببعض، شو بصير؟ خلينا نشوف. Look, again, mountains and volcanoes are common along the edges of earth plates. يعني دائما موجودات لما يكونوا البليتس بحد بعض على الحدود بينهم. Earth surface is divided into these plates which are made of rocks. The plates, as I told you, شو مالهم؟ move. دائما بتحركوا up down، يعني up زي هيك down and sideways. كيف يعني sideways؟ بهيك بنشوف مثلا، أو واحد بيروح هيك، ثاني بيروح هيك، هاي هيك sideways. Sometimes as the plates crash together، لما بيصطدموا ببعض crash together like this. Okay. شو بصير؟ Mountains and volcanoes form. So when you see mountains or volcanoes, that means that the plates under them، البليتس اللي تحتهم plates بالعربي معناها صفائح. البليتس اللي تحتهم بيكونوا crash together. يعني هون for example, look here, this is the Himalaya mountain. This is a Himalaya. As you know, Himalaya جبال الهيمالايا معناها mountains. هذول بيكونوا البليتس اللي تحتهم، هاي البليت وهاي البليتس بيكونوا crash together. So volcanoes, earthquakes, mountains are often, or we found them where when the plates crash together. Okay, again, so scientists or geologists think that Earth surface is divided into plates. تحت سطح الأرض في عنا صفائح بسموه بالإنجليش بليتس. هاي الصفائح دائما بتتحرك. طبعا هاي الصفائح made up of rocks مكونة من صخور. هاي الصفائح البليتس دائما بتتحرك لكن حركتها بطيئة جدا. The plates are always moving up, down, sideways, like this. The plates move like this, up or down or sideways. Sometimes they move like this, okay? Or sometimes they crash together. طيب شباب, is it okay? فاهمين ولا كيف? Good? Do you have any comments or any questions? Good? استنى شوي. طيب شباب, تقدروا تحكوا الآن.
Good.
عبد الرحمن جمال, بدك إشي؟
بدي أقول لك يا أستاذ.
تفضل.
تعرف بالحادث اللي صار بحوارة؟
Today?
بعرف. بقولوا على الأخبار.
والله ما سمعت فيه.
صار حادث.
ما سمعت فيه. طيب.
أنا وأخوي رايحين نشتري. فجأة ناسي.
Okay. طيب. Do you have any question?
ماما
No.
Can you hear me when I'm
لما
temporarily?
أخذ المصروف
نعم عمر. والله شوي بس
Can you
نسمع.
hear me? Teacher, can you hear me when I'm temporarily unmuted?
علي صوتك عمر, مش سامعك.
Can you hear me when I'm temporarily unmuted?
بدك أعيد اللي حكيته؟
Can you hear me when I'm temporarily unmuted?
طيب احكي بالعربي, معلش مش سامع كويس.
بالعربي شو اللي بدك اياه؟
Okay, can you just repeat what you said?
What is?
What you said. Can you repeat what you said?
Okay, I don't mind. Okay, never mind.
Thank you.
Thank you. طيب. Okay. Again, now, as you know, we are talking about mountains. There are different types or different features of mountains, canyons, butte, plateau, cliffs. Now, how do these features form? Geologists, scientists who are specialized in Earth and studying Earth, thought or believed that Earth crust or the Earth surface, the air that we live on, under Earth surface, yani we can't see this, there are plates. There are plates. Again, geologists believe that under Earth, under the ground, the Earth's surface is made up of plates. Okay, plates. These plates are made up of rocks. Of course, these plates are very, very huge. These plates are very, very huge. Now, these plates are always moving in different ways, up, down, sideways. When two plates crash together, mountains and volcanoes form. So wherever there are plates, the boundaries, plate boundaries here, always we found mountains, volcanoes, or earthquakes. When two plates crash together, mountains form and volcanoes form. Inshallah, in the next page, turn to the next page, we will describe also or explain how volcanoes, how earthquakes and volcanoes form. So look at this map. This map shows the plates of Earth's surface. These plates again under the ground. You can't see them by your eye. They are under the ground. Look, the world or the earth that we live on is made up of plates. These plates are always moving, as I told you. طيب. Wherever, look at the red line. Look at these red lines. Look here at the legend. The red lines mean plate boundaries. This is, for example, a plate, and this plate is called Pacific plate, and this is another plate. The boundaries, يعني الحدود اللي بينهم بيكون فيها earthquakes and volcanoes. Look here, this is called ring of fire. Why it's called ring of fire? Because there are a lot of volcanoes and earthquakes occurs or happen in this area. Look, these red circles, these small red circles means volcano. Look at the ring of fire. It's called ring of fire because there are volcanoes are common here in the Pacific plate at the boundaries here. Right. Again, look here. Volcanoes and earthquakes are common along a section of earth called the ring of fire. For this reason, it is called a ring of fire, which is the plate boundaries surrounding the Pacific Ocean. Right. What is the meaning of Pacific plate? That means this plate or this huge sheet of rock is under the ocean, the Pacific Ocean. And I think that you know what is the Pacific Ocean. Right. Look again, how volcanoes and earthquakes form. Patterns, wait, اللي رافع ايده wait. عبد الرحمن wait ملك and طيب again, how earthquakes and volcanoes form. Patterns of earthquake activity and volcanoes are closely related. What is the meaning of this? Wherever, in general, wherever there are volcanoes, also there are earthquakes, or the regions of world, any region of the world, or the regions of world that there are volcanoes, earthquakes are also expected. So earthquake activity and volcanoes activity are closely related. طيب, how the earthquake or volcano, how do earthquake and volcanoes occur? Both occur or happen along faults or faults. Yes. What is the meaning of faults? يعني cracks or faults have the same meaning, which means يعني شقوق أو holes. Okay, crack means, but it's a huge hole. Look here, this word faults is the same meaning of cracks. معناها بالعربي شقوق أو تصدع. Also it means holes. So wherever there are cracks or faults in the earth crust or in the earth surface, there are volcanoes or earthquakes. So both of them, both means earthquake and volcano. Earthquake activity or earthquakes and volcanoes occur or happen along faults or cracks in Earth's crust. Fine. Wait a minute, please. Wait a minute. Please wait a minute. Hello, I am sorry. I'm sorry. Hello, can you hear me? استنوا شوي. طيب. Hello. شباب
We can't hear you.
girls and boys. في حدا عنده comment أو
No.
فاهم؟ بس please raise your hands. اوكي؟ طيب عمر تفضل.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
So teacher, basically, there, so just two plates, they can move up and down or sideways.
Yes. That's right.
If they crash together, they will. If those two plates will crash together, it will form a mountain or a volcano, right?
Yes, exactly.
Or
Good,
an
Omar.
earthquake.
Good, Omar. That's right.
Is that the entire lesson?
What? Yes. Exactly. You are summarizing the lesson.
Okay.
Thank you, Omar. Good. طيب شباب ملك تفضلي. ملك.
Teacher, what is the meaning of Pacific Ocean?
Pacific Ocean. Pacific Ocean. The word there are 5 oceans. Look. What is the difference between ocean and sea? Who can tell me? Which is larger, the ocean or the sea?
Ocean.
Yes.
The ocean.
But there are 5 oceans in the world. Who can give me the name of one of them?
Can I just say, okay, ocean is Antarctica.
Okay. Now I want to tell you that there is the Indian Ocean.
Yes. The Pacific
يعني اسمه
Ocean.
بالعربي المحيط الهندي. Ocean معناها محيط. 2.
Teacher, what about the Pacific Ocean?
The Pacific Ocean.
Indian.
What about the
Yeah, this one. This.
I think Pacific Ocean بالعربي معناها المحيط الهادي.
What about the Arctic?
And Atlantic Ocean.
Atlantic Ocean. What about the Antarctic Ocean?
Yes. And 4, the
Antarctic Ocean.
Arctic Ocean.
Yeah, the Ocean. And the Antarctic Ocean.
And the Southern Ocean.
Southern Ocean. Teacher, what's the difference between the Teacher, is there a difference between the Arctic Ocean and the Antarctic Ocean?
Look, Arctic Ocean means the North Pole.
The Antarctic Ocean means South Pole.
Arctic, South. Antarctic or Southern Ocean is Antarctic means South. Good? طيب, okay. These are the main oceans of the world. طيب. So, look here, please. These are the different plates. This map show the plates of Earth's surface. Wherever there are in the plate boundaries, يعني لما يكون عندنا 2 plates بحد بعض، على الحدود اللي بينهم بيكون في دائما volcanoes. هون مثلا volcanoes are very common here in the Pacific plate boundaries, and for this reason it is called ring of fire. Okay, the both earthquakes and volcanoes are the result of plates moving along these faults. Okay, volcanoes form at places where magma or molten rock reaches air surface. What is the meaning of magma? Look here. What is the meaning of magma? Look, now under the ground, okay, under the ground or deep under the ground, there are, what happens when we go deep under the ground? Temperatures are very high. Okay, temperatures are very hot. There are hot temperatures. So, what happens to the rocks under the ground? They become liquid. Because of high temperatures, the rocks under the ground melt. Okay, melt and become liquid. What is the meaning of melt? Like when ice melt, when you put an ice cube outside in summer and it melts, change to liquid. The same thing for rocks. Rocks under the ground melt. They become liquid. Look how the rocks are very, very strong. Rocks are very hard, but because of high temperatures under the ground, rocks melt and become liquid. We call them molten rocks. They become molten rocks. These molten rocks are called magma. When volcano erupts, when volcanoes, okay, erupt, لما يعني الإشي اللي بيطلع من الفولكانو هذا اللي بتشوفوه عبارة عن molten rocks بيكون جوا الأرض اسمهم magma. Okay, magma is simply molten rocks or liquid rocks under the ground. When volcanoes erupt, these magma or this molten rocks go to the surface of Earth, and they are very, very hot. When magma reaches Earth's surface, it is called lava. We call it lava. Again, under the ground, deep under the ground, there are rocks, and the temperatures are very hot. Because of high temperatures, these rocks become liquid or melt, and they called molten rocks. These molten rocks are called magma. Now, when volcanoes erupt, the magma reaches Earth's surface and it is now called lava. So magma and lava are the same, but when the molten rocks are under the ground, it's called magma. When it reaches Earth's surface, it is called lava. طيب. Look here. Volcanoes form at places where magma or molten rock, so magma means molten rock or melted rocks or liquid rocks, reaches Earth's surface. Now it's called that. Inshallah, later you will learn about volcanoes. So volcanoes, please just listen to me. Volcanoes and earthquakes are common where along a section of Earth called the Ring of Fire that you see at the top, which is the plate boundaries are surrounding the Pacific Ocean. طيب, who has a question? عبد الرحمن, تفضل.
I don't have any question, sir.
لعشانك رافع ايدك. محمد هو مين؟
اسمي عفان.
مين محمد اللي رافع ايده؟
أستاذ.
نعم تفضل محمد ناصر صح؟
صح. كلمة بلات ايش معناها؟
بليت يعني صفيحة، زي قطعة كبيرة هيك مربعة بتكون مثلا، زي شيت. بليت يعني زي شيت. طيب بدي أسألكم سؤال، What do you mean by magma? What is the meaning of magma? يلا
Lava.
raise your hand. مين بيعرف شو يعني magma؟
Lava.
لا هذا definition not acceptable. لا you have to explain more. What is the meaning of magma? طيب لا مين بيجاوب؟ خلينا نشوف. هادية يلا. هادية استني خلينا نعمل لك unmute تفضلي.
Is molten rocks.
Wait شوي هادية. Wait. بس قولي محمد شو قالت لي محمد شو الله بس قصدي عنه هذا
مش طالب الخامس اللي راح.
طب هو راح من زمان.
لا جوري ما يبان. لا انا قاعد عملت شو اسمه طوال عملت ناس على اساس
مين هذا الصوت؟ هذا الصوت. طيب ايوه what is magma؟ يلا هادية تفضلي.
Is molten rock.
Molten rock, exactly. Thank you very much. That's right. طيب. What is the difference between magma and lava? عبد الرحمن يلا تفضل. جردات.
Yes, teacher. The magma stay underground, but the lava get up.
Exactly. Thank you very much. So when volcano erupts, what it erupts? What it releases? What when volcano erupts?
Lava.
Yes. Thank you very much. طيب. What causes rocks? What causes rocks under the ground to melt? ليش بصيروا liquid؟ يوسف بدأ.
high temperature.
Yes, high temperatures. Thank you very much. طيب we have يعني ضايل الحصة 2 minutes. كيف في حدا مش فاهم يحكي لي؟ جواد بدك إيش تحكي؟ تفضل.
Nothing, teacher.
طيب. الآن بدي أحكي لكم شغلة إنه هذا السؤال شايفينه؟ لا خلاص بلاش. هذا الصوت. اوكي ان شاء الله يعني هذا everything about the volcanoes, mountains and volcanoes and earthquakes. اوكي طيب ان شاء الله tomorrow we will continue and we are going to talk about patterns under the ocean. Patterns under the ocean. Also oceans, there are patterns of under the ocean, like if you go deep under the ocean, you can find mountains, you can find everything that you see above on land. Yani the ocean, under the ocean, there are features like you see on land. Right. That's enough for today. Goodbye. Thank you very much. Thank you very much for listening. See you inshallah tomorrow. Goodbye.